My name's Markee, and I am an owner of my company, Markee Valuation. We only do business valuation. Okay, so I met Jim in December of 2016. We actually had lunch twice and had a great connection talking about business issues. And he mentioned at the time that he had a coach and wanted to get me in touch with somebody who had used his coach in the past. So that kind of put the seed in my ear about coaching. In 2016, I did hire a coach, but I hired somebody else, and I had a sort of love-hate relationship with her. The thing that was really valuable in that situation was implementing a lot of different processes that I did implement. But after a while, I felt like her objective was to put me in a box, and that I would be doing things a certain way. And I really started to resent that because that's not me and that's not my business. And I think I just felt just that he was going to meet me where I was at, that he was going to take the time to understand me instead of trying to put me in a certain mold, and that there just had to be value in that, although it was hard for me at the beginning to say exactly what that was going to be. People are lucky to work with you. That's what he says to me. And that's a new concept for me because, you know, I've always been hitting the street trying to get the work, afraid I'm not going to get the work, and to kind of change the paradigm to people are lucky to work with me, and to start believing that and living that and incorporating that into the business is something. The return on investment has been amazing. I mean, my revenue was up 30% in 17 versus 16. I mean, more than, I'm just I'm a pretty small office, and I have more than a six-figure increase in revenue. And 16 was up a lot over 15. So I'm operating now at a level of revenue and project and management that when I started my own business 5 years ago, I didn't think that I was capable of reaching this. I thought the maximum was probably 50% of where I am right now, and I attribute a lot of that to working with Jim. He's very organized, and he's very clear about setting up the engagement and how you're going to pay for it and how it's going to work, and he's flexible. I think that's really important. Sometimes I can't actually meet the time that we were going to talk, and I need him. When I was going through my employee problems, I needed him a lot more, and he would step out of meetings and take my calls, and so I really feel like he's there for me on my schedule, not on his schedule. And again, I just have to go back to the personality. I really, really, really enjoy him. He's fun to work with. He has just amazing insight from his life, his work experience, his relationships. He kind of just gets me as a business owner, gets me as a mom, gets me where I'm at. And there's just a lot of confidence in that from somebody that you can build trust with them through that, I think.